Mexican food is one of my favorites. I'm so excited to try all the offerings today. Yummy. US की population है 332 million. उसमें Hispanic population है about 62 million. That is about 18% of the US population. But when I say Hispanic, I don't just mean Mexican. Hispanic population is Latin American, Puerto Rican, and of course Mexican. अच्छा, ये जो आपका 18% है, उसमें भी जो 62% उसका है, that is our Mexican population in the US, and they make up the biggest minority, or rather ethnic population after whites. तो जो सबसे बड़ा हमारा, जैसे हम देसी भी हैं US में बहुत सारे, and you know people from Africa and the other Far East Asian community भी है, लेकिन जो Mexicans हैं after whites, they are the biggest ethnic group in the US, and they are the backbone of this country. They are hardworking. You will see them in all kinds of industries, from construction to hospitality to really, they are a big chunk of this nation, and they work hard, and they are celebrated too. Cinco de Mayo होता है इस country में, हालांकि that has nothing to do with the US. Cinco de Mayo Mexicans celebrate करते हैं when they had beaten the French army. But it's a huge festival in the US, and everybody celebrates Cinco de Mayo. मैं और मेरी फैमिली मेक्सिको बहुत जाते हैं. I guess that's the advantage of living in Atlanta, क्योंकि by air हम लोग सिर्फ 2-2.5 घंटे दूर हैं कैनकून से. And we love Cancun. वहाँ के beaches are supposed to be one of the most beautiful in the world, and I can vouch for that, क्योंकि हम लोग इतने बड़े फ़ैन हैं कि हर समर हम ज़रूर जाते हैं. Actually, this year I was lucky enough to be there last month as well, और 2-3 महीने बाद मैं फिर जाऊँगी. Cancun is one of those places जहाँ पे you can really get value for your money. You enjoy the beautiful sea and the sand, and the resorts are very luxurious, and they offer you all kinds of amenities and facilities. The food is fantastic. The people are super nice. Next time, I think I'm going to try and go maybe to the heart of Mexico, like Mexico City or some place जहाँ really हम उस country के real culture को experience कर सकें. क्योंकि when you go to resorts and places, that's more touristy, right? और वो cater करते हैं कि वो आपको full luxury जो है वो offer करें. And really, they excel at it, and that's why we're such fans, and we go every year. And I highly recommend that if you're ever on the United States side, or you live close by, not that far, you should try to go to Mexico. And even if you are far away, maybe it's worth the journey. पाकिस्तान और मेक्सिको जो है वो obviously completely different. They're both on different continents. Language भी same नहीं है, dominant religion भी same नहीं है. But being born and raised in Pakistan, I couldn't help make some comparisons of Mexican culture to Pakistani culture, and it kind of jumped at me really, because अगर आप देखें कि हम लोग दाल चावल हमारे यहाँ staple है, चपाती हमारे खानों में staple है. Similarly, इनके यहाँ rice and beans are a Mexican staple. Daily उनकी diet का हिस्सा है. Even at restaurants जैसे आज हम लोग experience करेंगे, their side item is rice and beans. I mean, no matter what you order, tacos, fajitas, जो भी उसमें rice and beans is a side. Tortilla को ले लें, इनके मकई का जो corn tortilla है, that's like our मकई की रोटी. इनका जो flour tortilla है हमारे यहाँ पूरी बनती है. इनका whole wheat tortilla जो है वो हमारी चपाती की तरह है. Plus, I feel like Mexico में colors hold such an important role. Just like in Pakistan, you know, we're a very colorful nation. हमारा culture जो है वो बहुत bright है. हमारे जो events हैं, बसंत हो गई, हमारे यहाँ शादियाँ, मेहंदियाँ, मायों, it's all about color. हमारी brides are some of the, few brides in the world that wear red, and as opposed to the rest of the world wearing white mostly. But so they are a very colorful culture, and इनके जो local mariachi bands हो या इनके जो कोई local festivals हो, वहाँ हर जगह आपको color का बहुत इस्तेमाल दिखेगा. So all of those things remind me, growing up in Pakistan back home, and I couldn't help but make those comparisons. Mexican food is kind of like one of my favorites, is up there, because I like how it can be crunchy and salty, meaty, and yet you have a nice mix of vegetables in there. It really is one of those foods that are kind of comfort foods, and they are something that can really give you a kind of satisfaction that you will not get from a salad. But I mean, not to badmouth salads, but I can have a taco salad, like in a taco shell bowl, and that is also delicious. But Mexican, जैसे आज मैं आपको Hacienda लेकर आई हूँ, इनकी बहुत सारी dishes हैं on the menu जो कि any day, like other than Pakistani, जब मुझे दिल चाहता है कोई चीज़ different खाओ लेकिन वो satisfy करे, तो I somehow always kind of lean towards Mexican food. So that's why I was so excited to try all the offerings today.
Hi, Aliza.
Thank you.
Fine, thank you. Good to see you.
See you too. Thank you. I am so excited to show everybody who's watching, especially people in Pakistan, which is where I'm from,
Okay.
true Mexican cuisine. And that's why I've come to my favorite restaurant, because I know you guys make the best food. And today you're going to show me something?
Sure, perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming. I'm going to show you something in the kitchen.
Oh, yeah?
It's very special. We're going to cook pollo norteño, and it's really, really good. Come in.
Norteño.
Yes.
Am I saying it right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Pollo, chicken.
Yeah.
And what's norteño?
Norteño, that's the part of Mexico that is coming from the dish.
Exciting. Okay, let's go. I'm ready.
Come in. I'll show you.
Okay, so we're in the kitchen. We're gonna start cooking. So exciting. So what's your name?
Selvi.
Hola, Selvi. Aliza. I'm excited because I've never had this dish before.
Yeah, it's something special for you guys, okay?
Yeah, and is he the expert? I bet he's the expert.
We have the expert here. He's going to make it, okay?
Awesome. Let's see. So this whole chicken piece, okay?
Exactly. So it's a whole piece of chicken.
So is that like a breast piece?
Yes.
Like chicken
everything
breast
has to
and
be,
then- And you make
rhythm.
it into a fillet.
Exactly. That's the base for the chicken.
So I always love how you can, put these veggies and they're like so green and colorful.
So now we're gonna use the mozzarella cheese.
Oh, okay.
And like I said, it's gonna be like a big burrito.
Yeah.
With the chicken.
With the
breast. Exactly. Yeah.
Look
Yeah.
at that. That is beautiful.
So now it's a roll-it,
Oh,
So now put in the oven.
oh okay.
Used to grill a little bit more.
Okay.
To make sure that all the ingredients are together.
Oh, cool.
So we're gonna put pico de gallo.
Pico de
Pico de
gallo.
gallo is tomato, onions, cilantro. We're gonna put some corn, black bean soup.
Okay.
Yes,
dish.
and that's the main thing. Like I say, the cheese dip.
The queso,
Everything
yeah.
is homemade, so the flavor,
wow. So then you just cook it all together.
Exactly.
Oh, it's ready?
Yes, ready. So now we have put the sauce on the
I
top.
can smell it. I
You
can
know,
smell
you
the
can
sauce.
smell it.
Oh, wow.
It's more cheese. and more cilantro on the top.
See, this is another similarity. In Mexican food, you guys use a lot of cilantro, and so do we. In Pakistani food, we garnish everything with cilantro, like all our main dishes. I'm going in, I have a little bit of chicken, I have some shrimp, dipped it in the sauce. So good, my God. Pasand aaya mujhe. Zabardast. I love it. It's amazing. It's what my dreams are made of. I can't wait to finish this. Can we take it to the table? So we can finish the meal.
Sure. Yeah.
But then I know I'm having my entree already, but I haven't forgotten about my guacamole.
Guacamole is ready. Sure, no problem. We take care of you.
Yeah, we'll make it together.
Yeah.
Awesome. Let's go. So guacamole.
Exactly.
Yeah. And how are we gonna make it?
We're gonna make like in Mexico.
Oh.
Exactly the same, okay?
Love it. So how do we start? What do we do?
Okay, we're gonna start with the fresh ingredients. Everything is organic. And we got those fresh avocados, those are coming from Mexico. So the first part, you have to take a knife.
Yes.
You got that one right there. You need to cut it in half. Like this way.
Yeah.
After you cut that, you get to separate it.
Mm-hmm.
And you get to remove this part of the avocado with the knife.
Yeah.
Use try to.
Okay.
So you're gonna cut like this
Yeah.
way.
Mm-hmm.
So it's gonna be more easier.
Yeah.
And after that, you're gonna use the spoon and you're gonna put it inside.
Oh, I have to cut it the other way too.
Exactly.
So this is how you made it at home as well when you lived in Mexico.
Exactly.
Are we making it different at the restaurant? No.
Now, that's the same way that we make in Mexico. You know, we have the same ingredients.
Yeah.
And for this guacamole here, we use 2.
Okay. That's gonna be a.
So it depends how many people you wanna try to feed
Yeah,
it. But
yeah.
here, with 2, that's enough for like 2 people.
Oh wow.
After you cut this one,
Yeah.
you're gonna start like smash it a little bit.
Yeah. So it's only the pico de gallo. So now this pico de gallo is also fresh. You guys make it at the restaurant every day?
Exactly. We make it every morning, and the pico de gallo, you know, that's the onion with tomato, lime juice, and cilantro.
And jalapenos?
And sometimes we use like just a little bit jalapenos because some people they don't like to eat too spicy.
Yeah.
So after we have the guacamole like this,
Yeah.
you have to put inside everything.
That already looks so good.
Yeah. And you can squeeze like a little bit more of the lime juice.
Love lime.
And after you finish that, you can start to put some fresh peppers and some salt too.
Mix it. Wow.
And after that, you can start mixing salt and pepper.
All day long, I could eat this all day long. This and the salsa
Yes.
and so just mix, mix, mix.
Yes, mix. And you got the chips on the side, so you can try it and see how it tastes.
So these in Mexico, I know in the US, very popular. We think of Mexican food, we think of the guacamole, we think of the dips. What else is really popular appetizer in Mexico?
In Mexico, we have peppers that you stuff with cheese, and sometimes you can put some kind of a meat, like a ground beef or some steak, and it's very popular with us in Mexico too.
And that's also an appetizer.
Yeah, exactly. It's an appetizer too. Or some empanadas too, you know?
Oh, I love empanadas.
Yeah.
Love empanadas.
Yes.
We have something similar. It's called samosa.
Okay. So you can see it's the guacamole is very creamy.
I've dropped my chip in the...
Yeah.
But it's okay.
It's
I'll
okay.
still eat it.
Yeah, it's very creamy.
Mm. Very nice. You should have some too.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it with you too. So
That is very, very tasty.
I'm gonna try your part.
Yummy. Yeah, no, this is amazing. And tell me about the salsa as well.
Okay, the salsas here, we have two kind of salsas. We have the regular salsa,
Okay.
and we have this one. That's the roasted salsa.
Okay.
So basically, every morning we roast, the pepper,
Mm.
onions. We put some.
What peppers though? What kind of peppers?
This is jalapeno pepper.
Oh, it is?
That's the small
Okay.
ones.
Okay.
That has more flavor.
I see.
And we have some tomatoes. So that's how we made the salsa every morning. and everything have to be on the grill. That's why you have the color and you have the chipotle.
Looks great. So should we try this too?
Try it. Try this one first. You can take
Smoky flavor.
smoky flavor, exactly.
That really sets it apart. This definitely has more tomato flavor to it. This
Yes.
has more pepper smoke.
Exactly, like that.
We have a server bot. Who is this? New server.
It's a new server, Bella.
Oh, she's very cute. Oh, here you are. She talks. Wow, I have never seen this before. So this is a server bot, huh?
Exactly. She's delivering the drinks and the food.
Oh, so do you program the table number? Like, how does it work?
Exactly. You put the number on the table, and she's gonna deliver the food to the table.
And here is my food brought by Bella. So does she go all the way to the kitchen? You can put the food in, and then she goes to and you put in the table number?
Exactly.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's very interesting. And then once she knows that the food has been served, she goes.
Exactly. She come back to the place, and that's it.
So right now, like, do I need to do anything to send her back, or?
You're supposed to touch it here and put just like finish or something.
Oh, okay. So cancel,
Yeah.
and then she'll go back.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. There she is. Bye, Bella. So I'm gonna have this delicious pollo norteño.
Norteño.
Oh, norteño. Pollo norteño.
Yeah.
Which has the spinach is our star ingredient in
Exactly.
this. And we have the shrimp, and we have the chicken. We have a queso sauce, corn, black beans topped with delicious cilantro. And I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna dip it in the sauce. That's really tasty. That is, I didn't know what to expect, because there's also chicken, there's also shrimp, and then we have mushrooms and spinach, but it really came together really well. And then the sauce really kind of holds it together. It's
Yes.
very delicious.
Exactly.
Rafael, when did you move to the US?
I moved to the US like 10 years ago.
Was it a hard adjustment coming here, being in Mexico all your life?
It was completely different. You know, it's different culture,
Yeah.
different language, different habits and everything.
So what was your favorite food growing up?
From here, my favorite food, that's the salmon chipotle. So that comes with the mashed potatoes. That's the filete salmon with asparagus and a mushroom.
Oh,
And it tastes really, really good. That's my favorite dish here.
at Hacienda.
Yes.
When you were growing up in Mexico, what was it that you loved eating the most?
Well, in Mexico, we have like a special soup with corn and beef that we call pozole.
Okay.
So that one, it was made from my grandmother, and it's very difficult to find it here in the USA.
And you don't offer it at Hacienda?
Right now, we are not offering. Yes,
Yeah.
I know some places they're offering using weekends,
Yeah.
Saturday and Sunday sometimes, but it's difficult to find it.
So what's in that soup?
And the soup, that's the corn,
Uh-huh.
and you can put onions.
Yeah.
You can put some sliced avocados
Okay.
with ready chicken or
Yeah.
ready beef and some salsa on the top. And you can use like a corn tortilla we call tostada. And with that one together, it's really, really good.
Oh, that sounds delicious. Rafael, thank you so much for having us at your beautiful restaurant today.
Now, thank you for coming, guys. So hopefully everything was good. And thank you for sharing something for your culture. So thank you.
No, it was a wonderful experience for me. I really enjoyed learning more about your life back home. And I love the food here, and I'll be back with my family very soon.
Thank you, okay?
I'll see you next time.
See you
Bye,
next time.
Rafael.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.